My grandpa 是胡阿黄。
我靠！
This was once his home. If you lay his life out flat, he wasn't an easy man to like.
这是外公原来住得过来啊？
哎，哥哥，哎，哥哥，
He loved cards, not the casual
就是个一
kind.
间房子，
哦，
在那个里叫楼，也叫楼。
The kind that eats up whole chunks of your day.
姐姐，
来看
Hard to
到
tell if he was relaxing.
看到外公几个老人啊，
外公是过来城里的老师啊，是吗？
老师，
马上没看老师两个。
Or just staying away from something.
吓整了。
He played slow. So slow it got on people's nerves. Didn't bother him none.
这是他老房子啊。
My uncle would get impatient.
2万不要起，叫他少。
He wouldn't he?
哦，
He'd just say, "What's the damn rush?"
哎呀，这里刚钱怎么样啊？
讲话不要讲不忙啊。
Sounds like wisdom at first.
金波。
But later you realize it wasn't he wisdom. It was just how he was. He drank too,
我的就喊金兰，金兰。
not fancy, just habit. Little cups, one after another,
我不晓得路。
quiet. Some folks drink to talk. He drank so he didn't have to.
这是你外公的。
He smoked a lot.
黄子华，
Yellow fingers. That stale smell in a room that never really leaves.
外婆呢？
外头这儿挺好。
Later he got lung cancer.
那个。
Wasn't much of a surprise. Hard to even call it bad luck. More like something he'd been working toward. One step at a time. He wasn't easy to be around. He'd snap at people, mostly at the card table. Not loud, not explosive. Just this steady kind of pressure. Like you were always doing something wrong. You could call it strict. But hard to live with would be closer. He wasn't a man who knew how to keep a family close. This is my witness's wife, my grandmother. Truth is, he could have had a different life. He was educated.
看到前面。
High school before 1949 that meant something back then.
发地了。
Could have been a teacher. Steady job, clean life. He even was, for a while. Then he left and went down into the mines. For 54 pounds of grain a year. Sounds like sacrifice. Maybe it was. But he didn't even tell his own mother.
你比我那帅些了。啊。哦，你可以跟我那比。哎呦啊！
喊狗强了，喊车是个，喊狗来喊车是啦。我那喊他不是喊字，这是嘛，你就不得了了。
哎，两个人自备了影子。
我帮你喊狗是喊，狗帮喊
我一个你来喊一个。
嗯，我是讲放个音，你给你字还是给你帮忙？嘛个讲错的。哎呀，
哎呀，
That kind of decision.
我外公喊
He
黄子
wasn't
华
just
哦。
decisive. He was cutting things off.
还没大体的。我看你这里大体有什么好说的？往下来就是嘛，就是。
He didn't need folks to understand him, didn't want them to.
不是的，我觉得还要学，不要不长。
好点啊，这里。
And that's pretty much how he lived the rest of his life. Didn't he explain? Didn't he open up? Didn't sum anything up?
我爸给你噻，你切子切顺，好的给你做。
这个的姓茶跟揍是吧？哎呀，你们个人是炒了揍些你们。
以前那个
He cooked, though,
哦，
把持嘛，或者是。
and he was good at it.
这更加方便于飞到天上是吧？
Lots of oil, high heat, perfect timing,
哦哦，
simple food, but always just right. Looking back, that's how he lived too. Nothing special, nothing terrible, just enough to get through. He raised for kids. That is a fact. But if you ask whether there was warmth, or that feeling of being understood, hard to say. It felt more like a job he finished. Not clueless, just not something he knew how to do any other way. He died in the year 2006. Lung cancer. It wasn't he sudden. Didn't shake anything loose. Felt like a hand of cards ending.
等我搞根滚去。
来，哥哥，我。
I wasn't he there. I've thought about that over the years. But strange thing is, I can't quite call it regret. He didn't leave behind big words or big emotions. Just pieces, a dim yellow light, a table of cards, a cigarette, a sharp, impatient voice. Not warm, but not something you push away. These bamboo stalks served as a means for descendants to express their longing for their ancestors. In ancient times, there were no wreaths or fresh flowers. This year, I went back to see him. No burning paper, no candles, fire risk.
就是规矩就是这样。
Didn't feel right at first, like something was left undone. Like I should have done more. But standing there, it hit me. We think rituals are how we say things. But a man like him, he never really said much his whole life. Not the things that mattered. Anyway, so maybe it fits. We didn't burn anything. Felt like those arguments that never get finished. On the surface, it's over. But really, somebody just swallowed their words. He wouldn't have cared much about any of it. A man who says, "What's the rush?" Ain't worried about ceremony.
Spending the night in Dixon, 60-odd miles from a plan. Is it too late to learn to listen? Too late to be less a man. How many yesterdays are between us now? How many yesterdays are between us now? Carried it on, cobbling miles as we go, a line at a time, or a sad song.
Now when I think about him,
Offering a purple rose.
I don't try to make him better than he once. Don't try too hard to understand him either. I just leave him where he is. Sitting under the yellow light, playing slow, cigarette in hand.
我跟着你，我跟着就是走。我当
Not looking at you,
啥子给你？
not needing you to understand. But you know he stayed there his whole life. And you walked away from that table. But no matter how far you go, there's still a little of him in you,
这就肯就来。
even the parts you don't like. You don't have to become him,
跟他混了40几年，我操！
but you'll never be completely separate from him.
他有时候是不那个，你也没办法。
我得提醒嘛，就是你一个钱去。
我认了个了嘛，现在晓得会还是好事。
搞一点过个就不晓得会了，就是没得用了哦。那是个，我是要长点血。我人就是跟着互动嘛。
那等下这个元宝怎么搞呢？
还不变，把一下。
We were still too honest. We should have insisted on burning the money we made for him yesterday.